gorgeous, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new, and if you are new, it would mean so much if you guys hit that subscribe button to join my YouTube family. I recently did a video all about how to shave down there and specifically, which I will link above and down below, and you guys seem to love that video. So today I'm just going to do a whole video in general on how to shave everywhere and get the best shave. So whether you want to shave the downstairs, underarms, your legs, or any other body part, you could do any other sort of hair removal, or you could just, go without removing your hair. It's really up to a personal choice. I typically do shaving, so I'm going to share with you all my tips and tricks on how to get the perfect shave, how to make it last the longest, and when you should keep up with your shaving if you want to always have that clean shave. Shaving correctly is the most important factor in avoiding rashes, dryness, irritation, bumps, and all the stuff that we don't want. I will have everything I do talk about in the description box for you guys, so definitely go check it out. And I will also have my Instagram, which is just @NicolettaXOYT. And on that note, let's just jump right into the tips. Starting off with preparation. So these are all the things that you're going to do before you go ahead and do your shaving. These are all going to prepare your skin for your shave, and this is really going to make a difference on whether you get the best shave. The first thing that I always go right in for is just washing my body completely. So I always go with a gentle soap. I personally love the Dove bar of soap, the unscented one. I like to stay away from scents. I just find that it can irritate my skin, and also I tend to break out a lot of the times when using all these heavily scented soaps. You want to make sure, of course, that you are cleaning all the areas that you are going to shave, and with that you also want to soak your body in with water before you go ahead and shave. Whether that is just laying in the bath or just showering and letting the water hit your skin for a few minutes, it will really help to soften your hair, as opposed to if you just went in right away and shaved your body completely dry. That's going to lead to a lot of irritation and a lot of cuts and bumps. My second step for preparation, which is such a key step, is to exfoliate, and this is really going to make a huge difference in your overall shaving routine. You will notice a difference if you do skip this step. I always recommend the Franken Body Coffee Scrub. It's a really great affordable exfoliant. It's not only great for getting rid of the dead skin cells, but I find it also is super moisturizing on my body. You want to exfoliate because first, it's going to help lift the hairs and prepare for a better shave. This will also help get rid of any of the dead skin cells so that it won't gunk up on your razor and hinder a close shave. I'm just going ahead, as you guys can see, and exfoliate the parts that I will be shaving. So if you want to shave your stomach or your legs or even your underarms, make sure you go ahead and exfoliate that area first. Another way you can just exfoliate any part that you want to shave, you can also use a sonic cleansing brush. I use the Foreo cleansing brush. This is also a really great way to get a gentle exfoliant on your body. So you could just go ahead and exfoliate your legs with this first if you would like, but I typically go back and forth, but my go-to scrub is the Franken Body Original Coffee Scrub. So now that we prepared our body for the next step, which is to shave, I'm going to talk about how often you should do this. So if you do want to have that clean shave look, then it is essential to keep up with your shaving. I like to shave typically every 2 to 3 days to keep up with having a clean shave. This can obviously differ from person to person on how fast your hair grows, but I do recommend shaving every 2 to 3 days if you want to keep up with that clean shave. How quickly your hair grows also depends on the body area. So for example, your underarm hair tends to grow 50% faster than your leg hair. So you might have to shave those parts of your body a little bit more than other parts of your body. So it really just depends on your growth, and you'll obviously see how long it typically lasts for you. But of course, if you are starting off right now and you haven't shaved in a while, a tip I have for you is always to trim first, especially when it comes to the downstairs area or your bikini line. If it's a little bit longer, I recommend trimming first to 1/4 inch before going ahead with the razor. Of course, if your hair is super super long and thick, it's going to really build up on your razor and your razor is gonna get dull real fast. So that just kind of makes it a little bit easier for you to shave with your razor. But if you are starting off with a more cleaner shave and you're kind of doing your 2 to 3 day step, then you don't have to go in and use a trimmer. You could just use a trimmer with little baby scissors. Those are always my go-to trimmers that I personally like to use. And now we're gonna move on to the shaving part finally. We got our body completely prepared, ready for shaving. Tip number 1 is don't be scared to use men's shaving products. I use a men's razor, as you guys know, and also I like to use men's shaving cream. I will either go back and forth when it comes to shaving creams, which I will let you guys know, but men do have pretty cool shaving products when it comes to razors and treatments and creams, and they work really well. So don't be scared to try out some of their products. I find a lot of the times they work a little bit better, and I've had really great success with them. Like I said, I use a male razor, and a male razor is really great because it gets you a closer shave. But when it comes to razors, you want to make sure that you are investing in a multi-blade razor. This is just going to give you a smoother and safer shave. I just find it is less likely to nick you and give you those cuts that are the worst. But something that you want to do is you want to replace your razors regularly. So the razor that I use, which I will link down below, I actually have little packs of the razor blades, so I will switch those off every few times because it does get really dull and it doesn't give you a good shave. And if you have a dull razor, it can lead to a lot of cuts and irritation. If your razors are starting to build up too much gunk and it's accumulating on the razor blade, and when you rinse your razor with some water and you find the waste doesn't easily come out, that is usually an indicator that it's time to switch your blade out or your razor out completely. Now moving on to shaving creams. So typically I will use 2 options. The first one is just shaving with coconut oil. I find that really works with me, gives me a really smooth shave, but it moisturizes my skin at the same time, because I find a lot of the time my skins get irritated by a lot of shaving creams. But if I am going for shaving cream, I go for this men's shaving cream, and this has aloe in it. It's just really soothing on the skin. I totally recommend finding shaving creams that have those types of ingredients because it is going to also moisturize at the same time, and it's really great to make sure that you are moisturizing because shaving can be quite drying. One tip I totally don't recommend is never to shave with soap. That is the worst thing to do. It's gonna lead to a lot of cuts and irritations, and it can be super drying. Now moving on to the actual shaving. So this will work with any part of your body. You want to make sure that you're using short strokes. So try to do shorter strokes as opposed to long strokes. This will really just help avoid cuts, especially if your blade is new and you just switched your blade out. Make sure that you are taking your time and doing gentle strokes. Don't hold it too hard because this is just going to prevent those nicks and cuts. Something you want to avoid with your razor when shaving is to slide the blade sideways against your skin when shaving. This can lead to painful cuts. When you are shaving your hair, you want to shave against the direction of your hair growth. And with your gentle strokes, every time you are shaving your body, you want to go ahead and make sure you're constantly rinsing out your blade while you are shaving. So don't just shave your entire section of your body and never go ahead and rinse your blade. Your blade is just gonna be full of hair, full of shaving cream, and you're not gonna get a great shave. Also, when it comes to the areas like your knees, a good tip is to bend your knees to get a close shave. By doing so, it is one way to stretch out your skin and get a smooth shave around the nooks and crannies. If you have looser skin or more flappy skin or just some areas, it's okay to pull your skin very gentle, of course. You don't want to irritate it. This is just gonna help the blade move across easier. So sometimes I do like to hold on the skin a little bit so that it is easier to shave, and I just find it gives you a closer shave. But like I said, you always want to be gentle when shaving. It's not a rush. It is not a race. Make sure that you are taking your time, because I find when I'm rushing or I'm just doing it quickly and not using all my products, that's when I get red bumps, that's when I get cuts, and it just doesn't look the cutest. Now that you have a clean shave, I'm going to talk about the last step. So after you're done shaving your body or any part of your body, it is time to do your after treatments. So I always like to add some sort of after shave treatment. This is really going to help with those bumps around, especially certain parts of your bodies. If it comes to your bikini area or your legs, it's really going to help with red bumps and irritation. To treat irritation, some aftershave solutions can include baby oil, cold compresses, aloe vera gel, honey. I personally love to use like baby oil and aloe. Those are two that I like to go for. And also you wanna make sure that you do moisturize your skin after shaving. So I always go for a lotion that is non-scented. I typically go for either coconut oil or I will go for a Vino body lotion. I just find that really gentle on the skin and it doesn't irritate my skin, but you want to really stay far away from those heavily perfumed and scented body lotions that smell really great, but trust me, they will give you irritation, bumps. It might smell nice, but it's not gonna look nice. You really want to put that hydration so that you get that perfect smooth shave and your skin doesn't look all dry and kind of cracked and crusty. Those are all my tips and tricks on how to get the perfect shave all over your body, so wherever you want to shave. Of course, like I said, it is completely a personal choice, but these are all the tips and tricks that I like to do in order to get the closest to a perfect smooth shave without all the irritations and cuts. If you guys like this video, thumbs it up. Like I said, I will have everything down below for you guys to go check out and pick up for yourself. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. I would love for you guys to be a part of my family. I do upload every Tuesday and Thursday, and on that note, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!